Kang displaying some of the war wounds as he's got his shoulder taped up, and none of these fighters really at 100% coming into the final, but it's underway, Trig. We're about to crown the 2006 Pride Bushido welterweight tournament champion.
I'm going to lay a bet down right now so this fight doesn't make it to the final bell. That's my guess, because both these guys like standing in front and like throwing for the rafters.
After what I've seen tonight, I almost might take that bet, Trig, but we're in the early seconds. They are going through the feeling out process, and Kazuo Misaki, again representing Team Grabaka, and one has to feel for Paulo Filho, who, again, advanced to the final, but was injured in doing so and is now on the sidelines watching this fight.
I'm trying to figure out why Kang's arm is taped this way, and you know what? I can't even venture a guess as to why it'd be taped the way it is. It seems like almost like a bicep and deltoid pain, but it doesn't make any sense the way it's taped. So I have to ask Kang after this fight's over and kind of see what happened there.
Misaki doing a good job of trying to defend the takedown attempts from Kang. They exchanged knee strikes. Kang almost being thrown there by Misaki. Misaki comes back with a kick.
Right to, looks like a low blow.
Didn't look too dangerous, and Kang is ready to resume action. Kang cutting his teeth in mixed martial arts in Vancouver, British Columbia, under Marcus Juarez becoming his first black belt. Marcus Juarez, many people believe, the greatest student of Carlson Gracie. And Kang made the move to American top team.
He's great right hand.
And is now on the verge of becoming the 2006 Bushido welterweight champion.
He's starting to get that jab off a lot quicker, too. He's starting to pick up his pace a lot earlier than he did in his first fight. Oh, the ref's not letting him stop this time. Kang was trying to say he got low blowed again. Ref's no stopping.
Nice.
See, he's starting to work that jab a lot quicker than he was the first fight tonight. Doing a lot better job.
Shooting it out there. Good foot movement.
Oh, Misaki coming back through as well.
Kang going for the takedown, secures it into the open guard. Now the closed guard of Misaki, and again, Dennis Kang known for his smooth transitions on the ground. We'll try to go to work here on Kazuo Misaki, trying to irritate him now as you see him rubbing his face with his gloves. Misaki just content to have the headlock there on Kang, keeping him at close quarters.
You know, stay in that position and holding the guy down like that, it's either going to make the ref stop and bring you back to your feet, which is what Misaki wants. They're also going to stop you from being able to move in any position or change in any way. So it's mainly a stall tactic on Misaki's point. Now it's an arm cut.
Kang pops out the head and looking to maybe work on that left arm. Comes up, creates distance, misses with the right hand, almost loses his balance. Back into the closed guard now, nearing the 3-minute mark.
Misaki doing a good job of moving his hips and his legs around, pushing off. But you know, you see here he's got the closed guard. He needs to move his hips. He can't just stay in this position. It's just a stall tactic. Nothing's going to happen in here. It's small peppering shots, but nothing of any significant damage will happen for either fighter.
Some heel strikes from the bottom by Misaki to the lower back of Dennis Kang. Kang trying to create that separation, posturing up now as Misaki tries to work. Oh, there's a headshot to the chest area. Guess a headbutt, but again, not to the head, so it's legal. 3.5 minutes gone in the opening round of this, the championship final, the 2006 Bushido welterweight tournament. The 2005 champion Dan Henderson was eliminated by Kazuo Misaki.
Oh my God!
Misaki into the triangle
with reverse arm bar.
And that's the arm that's causing Kang some problem. Pick up and a power bomb slam by Kang. But again, maintaining that triangle and now going for the arm bar is Misaki, but Kang switches over and now in side control, avoiding damage there, and now trying to drop some knees on Misaki.
Good job. Good job. Textbook defense of the triangle. Postured up nice and high, dropped him one time, didn't work, and still kept his head up and then turned the corner. Great work by Kang to get out of this. Now he's in a spot now where he can just drop these knees in here. Misaki can't do much about it except take him. So if you're getting kneed here, pushing on the hip's not going to help. You need to push on the knee to keep him getting struck to the head.
Kang doing a good job of positioning, balance now into the closed guard again of Misaki, and you can see there trying to restrict the airflow as he puts his glove over the mouth of Misaki momentarily. Now Kang postures, nice forearm to the body.
Wow.
Nice left hand finds its target.
He's slowly picking Misaki apart bit by bit. Misaki's got to get off the bottom, get out of here. He's not doing any good here.
Halfway through round 1 of this championship final.
This is a great way to survive, but this is also a great way to take second place. Misaki doesn't get off the bottom here and change his style on the bottom of holding on. It's not going to do any good. He needs to get up to his feet, push Kang off, and Kang needs to try to sit up, keep his head postured up, keep banging down on his body until Misaki loosens up.
Kang's trying to loosen him up there with some body shots. Again, just needs to posture up here, create that separation if he can, try to pass the guard. Known for his transitions, not doing much in that respect right now. Misaki on the bottom trying to keep him at bay. Now Kang creates some of that distance, but again falls right back into the close quarters of Kazuo Misaki as we are nearing the 6-minute mark of the first round. The referee will bring them back up to their feet, which will also garner a 10% deduction to his purse.
Misaki's got a chance now to kind of take this fight back. There's enough time in here for him now to kind of steal the fight back. Right now he's losing this on the judges' cards, but he's got good foot motion. He's got good hand spin. He can definitely start to pick it apart piece by piece.
Kang misses with that right hand. Now goes for the shot, gets the takedown. Nicely done, but right away into the close guard of Misaki. But Kang will try to work on his opponent. But Misaki doing a good job of keeping Kang in very defensive position from the close guard there. Now he work on that right arm as well.
Yeah, if he can push, if he can get his foot under his hip, he can push him away and get an arm bar.
It depends on how seriously it's hurt, so to speak. Then it could cause trouble, a shoulder lock or something for Kang, who needs to get that arm out of there. And look at Misaki trying to go for the arm bar from the bottom there.
He's got his
foot on the
left
hips.
foot on the hip. Yeah, he pushes away a little bit more and extended arm. Good job on Kang. To get out of there, all you have to do is turn your palm up to the ceiling and it'll slide right back out. That's exactly what Kang did. I hope I'd like to rescind my earlier bet. I thought for sure these guys have spent a lot more time on their feet swinging for the fences.
I take cash, not check there, Trick.
I'll give you a check. It's a check from Canada, though.
Right back into the close guard as we've got 3 minutes left here in the first round.
Misaki's doing a good job of nullifying Kang on the bottom, but like I said before, there's no offense getting done from there.
Nice up kick by Misaki, but it results in Kang passing the guard into side control. Now we'll try to hit him with some short knee strikes. Or maybe one knee strike.
Yeah, something. I mean, it'd be nice. It's almost contend like he's just so happy they got to this position. He's ready. He'd rather just stay here for a second. So Kang knows a good spot. See his elbows on the ground in front of us here. That we can look at the camera angle. Pulls that elbow back a little bit, controls Misaki's hip, and then he can start kneeing him in the head on the other side, and Misaki can't get away from him. Uses his elbow on his other side to hold his head in position as he throws his knee to the back of it. Well, to our backside, not to the back of Misaki's head.
Kang could go for a far side armbar. I mean, that right arm is right there.
At least a Kimura, if not the far side.
Yeah, something. Utilize that right arm or attempt it, but Misaki now goes for the arm, but gives up his back momentarily. Slides through, and Kang almost hits him with the knee. Kang showing some damage over that right eye, I believe, and he is tagged by Misaki.
Wow.
A minute 15 seconds left in the round. The crowd here becoming more animated. The Team Grabacca quarter is Misaki raining in the knee strikes on Kang.
Yeah, Kang's hurt down here. He's cut a little bit on the eye, too, plus he's getting kneed up. Nice leg punch.
The arm is trapped there, but Misaki now going for the guillotine choke and also delivering some pinpoint knee strikes. And the tables have indeed turned here in the opening round.
Yeah, this is not good for Dennis. Dennis has got to get out of his position. He cannot stay here. Even if he's blocking the knees, he doesn't want to be here taking this kind of damage.
A series of left knee strikes, most of them being blocked by the glove, but again, some of them are getting through and damaging Dennis Kang. Now back on his feet, and he's going to try to come back with a right hand of his own into the final half minute. The excitement level has picked up.
The guy who throws a nice jumping knee. Jeez. The guy that throws the straighter punches right now is gonna win. He's gonna win this fight. Both guys are throwing looping punches.
No! That tags Kang.
Jeez, this is great. I think Kang's gonna be able to weather the storm though. We're coming up on the end.
Misaki definitely has the momentum going into round number 2. And it's a left eye. You can see that cut over the eyelid of Dennis Kang.
Stepping on straight punches. First guy that does it's going to beat the other guy to the punch and be able to turn the tide of this fight.
Misaki definitely looking like he's had a new lease on life here. Moving his feet, bouncing up and down. Kang hits him with the left, comes back with an outside low leg kick, goes for the shot and gets the takedown.
Nice power double. Dennis could have kept on his feet though. He started, he needs to go back to his counter hitting, his counter punching. Whenever he gets thrown that slip and slide, bob and weave and come right back with the counter. It was working right there at the very beginning before the takedown.
And this is where he did control the majority of the opening round, but again, a lot of fireworks in the final minute and a half, courtesy of Misaki. And again, Misaki doing a good job of being aggressive on the bottom as well, defending and even taking the fight to Kang from the bottom.
Posture up a little bit. Misaki needs to bring his feet down, use his hips, push. There he goes. Push away a little bit. Kang did a good job of staying right in that range and staying with heavy hip pressure and constant barrages of forearms and fist strikes.
1 minute has elapsed, and this is the final round. Kang tries to pass that guard. Now instead elects to back away, get on his feet, and referee calls for stoppage as they'll bring them back to their feet. Minute and a half gone. Round 1, or make that the final round. I wish it was round 1 with action like this.
That clipped him.
And that did sting Kang as he goes for the shot. Nice defense by Misaki, and here he goes again. A series of left knee strikes.
See, this could not do much damage. He's got his hand up, but this is the thing that can sway the judges. You got to get out of this position. You can't stay in here. Misaki's doing a great job of staying busy. Whether he's doing damage or not, we're definitely scoring on judges' scorecards.
Now he gets tagged again. Misaki as Kang falls to his back. And the crowd beginning to chant for Kazuo Misaki.
He's doing a great job, Misaki is now. I don't understand why Kang would try to pin us down to the ground. He's starting to win the stand-up battle. Misaki is getting more and more confidence because it looks almost like he's got an extra lung now. He's a little bit more
He also got punched and landed on the ground. The strike that sent him there, and so he's going to have to try to turn the tables here. Misaki doing a great job in round number 2, taking this fight to Dennis Kang.
Nice job by Den, moving his hips out of the way. Good work.
Kang could be setting himself up here for the arm bar, but Misaki moves away, drops the elbow right into the midsection. 2 minutes left in the fight.
This fight is very, very close. It's still anybody's game on who can win this. Kang needs to get back up to his feet real quick. Take control of this fight. Misaki needs to keep it here. He can maintain it. I think he can pull off a victory. And remember, this is, you got to understand who's the hometown hero right now. Misaki's the hometown guy, so Kang knows he has to do more work to win this fight.
Kang with a perfect record of 6-0 in pride. Now
oh, jeez, he's got it. Oh, he's locked it up.
A minute and a half remaining. Misaki picks Kang up and buries him. Kang is extending the arm, and Misaki escapes beautifully. Wow.
Great work by Misaki.
And back to the same position, and the crowd fully behind Misaki now with each knee strike.
We got coming up on just about a minute left. And,
60 seconds are left in the final of the 2006 Bushido welterweight tournament. Are we in the midst of an upset, Trig?
I think we are right now. And right now, unless Misaki or Kang does something in the next 45 seconds or 50 seconds or so, Kang is definitely going to be he's really going to be in a lot of trouble down here. He's not moving. He's just taking all these knees.
Misaki was arm barred by Paulo Filho. Nice sweep there by Kang, but now he definitely has to go to work.
He's got to work right now.
He's got to submit him if he's going to win this fight.
You can stand up and start stomping if you're smart.
There's a kick by Kang.
He's got to step in. Both guys got to keep going. Either one of these guys can win it still. They got to move forward. Step in. Both guys got to step in and start throwing some punches.
Misaki walks into a shot.
If one of these guys drop down, whether he's knocked out or not, doesn't make a difference. If he drops down, that can turn the fight in the judges' cards.
15 seconds left in the final.
Oh,
nice combination by Kang.
Dennis is doing a great job. He's just got to step through with a couple more punches. Misaki needs to keep it, keep throwing.
Nice shot by Misaki. Counter strike by Kang. We are going to the judges' decision once again here in the final of the 2006 Bushido welterweight tournament.
Wow.
Anybody's fight.
This is too close to call, man. I'd love to give it to Kang, but I can't do it. It could be seriously, the judges could score this fight either way. This is really more likely going to be a split decision. It's going to be very, very close.
What began as a nightmarish night for Team Grabaka when Misaki and Gono were both eliminated in the semifinals of the Bushido welterweight tournament, it could turn into one of the best nights in Team Grabaka's history, as Misaki has gone the distance with that man, the unbeaten Dennis Kang, who definitely was in a very tough battle against Misaki here in the championship final, Trig.
You know, clipped him with that straight right hand and stepped his way through it. Didn't really affect Dennis much, but it backed him off. He took that shot from way too far out. Misaki saw it coming, just rained down some more knees.
判定の結果をお伝えします。ジャッジ三宅、misaki。ジャッジマット、デニス。ジャッジ小林、misaki。
Miracle in Yokohama Arena. It is a Misaki miracle.
I cannot believe it. He pulled the upset. All he did is he just outworked him. He pushed his way through. He outworked him the last 2 minutes of the first round and the entire second round. He pushed his way through. Absolutely amazing.
Kang suffers his first loss and the most bitter defeat of his career as he loses to Paulo Filho's replacement, Kazuo Hitman Misaki. From zero to hero in one night as he's now on the shoulders of Akihiro Gono. Trig, it's over.
This does now. This puts a rubber match between Misaki and Henderson, because now the winner of this has to compete against Henderson.
You're right.